This video is dedicated to Mr. Shunsaku Tamiya, who sadly passed away earlier this week at the age of 90, the week as I'm filming this video. Yes, what a tragic passing, and truly the passing of the greatest of all time in the hobby. If you don't know who he is, he took over his dad's empire in the 70s and has since propelled Tamiya to heights previously unknown. It was incredible to watch. He made my childhood. When I was in the Philippines, we had many four-wheel drives. That was the craze back then in the early 2000s. It still is a craze in Japan and Asia, but now it transformed into using a lot of his products, as I do Warhammer and D&D and such. And many of you guys enjoy his model kits, which he has plenty of involvement on, especially kits from the 80s. What a force of nature, a true pioneer. His attention to detail is unmatched. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts here at Sunward. Thank you. And thank you for transforming Tamiya into the greatest hobby company of all time. And even if you don't have a Tamiya product in your home, which you have one, you have a product that was influenced by Mr. Tamiya. So again, rest in peace, King. Thank you. In honor of Mr. Tamiya, I'm starting out my very first ship kit. I've never done ships. I've always done tanks, mostly in Warhammer, but some real-world tanks. But I've never done ships. I've never done cars. I have done planes a little bit, mostly airfix. But yes, this will be my first ship, and I will take it easy. It's 1700, one of their older kits from the 90s, I believe. So yeah, hopefully things work out. I've never done it before. And frankly, I'm a little scared. Oh, and before I open it, this is the older version of the Harusame. This is from our pre-owned estate section. We are selling the newer version of this box, and you can tell it's the newer version versus the old, because the old only has Japanese in the diagram showing where the colors would be. The newer version has the Japanese in the diagram, but also has the paint codes. So I believe one of the paint codes is XF2, XF1. It would tell you like that part right there would be XF1, for example. So yeah, it would show you. So anyway, let's open it. And by the way, this is the older designation code right there. So yeah, that's how you know if you have the older box or the new. Let's see. Oh, it's just a single sprue. Well, technically there's two sprues. Really? So that caught me off guard. Let's see the manual. Okay, just one sheet. Most Tamiya kits are really just one sheet instructions. All right. This might be simpler than I thought, but there are a lot of small parts. Who knows? So let's actually inspect the main sprue here for a sec. And you know what? Quality is not bad considering this is an old mold from Tamiya. I may have to clean up some of the cannons here, the barrels, but otherwise, looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. A minimal cleanup just on the cannons. Now, unfortunately, this is a waterline kit. It would have been nice if this was, the full thing. But waterline, if I'm not mistaken, is the most popular ship line for Tamiya. So I guess that makes sense, even just for like ease of like display. I mean, this is infinitely, I guess, better for display, at least for ease of use, than a full ship. Unless you have the specific stand, right? You wouldn't be able to display your ship. So I guess that makes sense. So for the building process, we will be using Tamiya's sharp pointed side cutter right here. An excellent product by an excellent company. And of course, the greatest of all time here, Tamiya Extra Thin. You know as well as I do how effective Tamiya Extra Thin is. And bit of a newcomer to the videos, we have tweezers if necessary. This is the self-closing one by Excel, and this is just your standard 1501, I believe, hobby knife by Excel. And that's for trimming. The knife is for trimming. These turrets are so small. Now I understand why people need magnifiers. This is so tiny. My goodness. Okay, that's number one. That's... oh, come on. Okay, just have to position them properly. Facing forwards in a neutral position. Yeah. Good. Chimney time. And of course I do realize that just watching it step by step is a little boring. And what I'm going to do is, if there's anything that stands out, I will focus on that particular step, but I will be building and then building it in the back and then showing you the completed piece, but not me actually putting it together. Okay, we literally have gone nowhere. I'm breaking my own rule essentially, but look how small these pieces are. These are the tops of the chimneys, both of them. Maybe I should have stuck with a 1/350 model of a smaller ship. And sorry if I'm, blocking it from the bottom, just trying to catch the pieces from falling. Look at this. Oh, look at that. They're like pebbles, not even. They're like grains of rice. What is that? It's ridiculous. So yeah, look at that. Yeah, see that small part that I was just talking about? I was about to trim it, and I accidentally dropped it because it was so small, even with the tweezer. And I dropped it and I can't find it. So mistake number one already happened, and I'm 5 minutes into the build. What is going on, man? Oh, but you know what? Maybe people won't notice. Maybe people will notice, hopefully. All right, after step 4, I believe the greater ship is just a bunch of parts that we actually just connect directly onto the hull. These first 4 parts are just the ones with the tiniest parts of it. But hey, who knows? Okay, I'm using the chimney from A, or step 2A over here. Not bad. All right, now we move on to the main hull. Now that's done, and this is going to be probably the easiest yet most time-consuming part of the build itself, just because there are really very few to small parts remaining besides like the turrets itself. These hook things were annoying to put on, but they weren't the worst. So, mid-kit review or mid-build review. So far, it's been interesting. I wouldn't say it was the worst, but I wouldn't say it's the best either, but mostly because it's my first time working with such small parts. Yeah, these contain the smallest parts I've ever worked with. Maybe it was a mistake for a first time, hobbyist who has decent experience under his belt to work with 700 scale. Who knows? But yes, I'm going to be moving on to step 6 now. So far, I'm rating the experience about a 7 out of 10. I'm having some sort of fun, and it is coming together. So I've installed this entire section here per rules, right? Installing this and this. Yeah, the chimney doesn't look too bad. It's not really that noticeable unless you look for it. But obviously now that we're looking at it, it looks obvious. But it's my first time. It's my first time. So I was about to throw out the packaging here, but I noticed this had some weight to it, so there must be something inside. Looks like a wad of gum. Well, okay, well there's the decal sheet. Very small. Okay, if you guys didn't know, this flag is still in use today by the Japanese Navy, now officially known as the Japanese Self-Defense Force, right? At least that's the overall force. Yeah, they still have a Navy and they still use this flag. And then this, when it like fell out, I'm like, actually, it is a wad of gum. No, it's not a wad of gum at all. This is just a steel bar. Oh, it goes here. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, what? What's the purpose of this? Is this magnetized? No, it's not. So why is there a steel bar? Just for purely weight purposes? But hey, I'm gonna keep it there. It's telling me to put it there, so it does feel nice. A little bit more hefty. All right, so I lost another part. Update. I lost this A-looking thing there, and it's bigger than its brothers or sisters, and I didn't lose those. So I don't know. I don't know how I did that. I managed to keep the small ones, and the one medium-sized one I lost. It goes right here on the ship, by the way. Right there where the two holes are. And it's supposed to meet it at the top right there. What is it supposed to be, like the antenna? Yeah, like this one, basically a smaller version of this where it kind of connects there. Yeah. And I'll show you guys my floor here. Yeah. Look at this. It's it's resin flooring. With white, gray, and black dots. The perfect camouflage to lose a slender gray plastic part. Yeah, I spent 15 minutes trying to look for it. I lost another part. I'm so sorry, Mr. Tamiya. Let's review where we're at right now in the build. Right now, I'm waiting for this super glue to dry. I did use super glue for the metal part here to attach it to the hull. I don't know if that's wise or not, but hey, that's what I did. And as I already told you, I did lose two parts. So the part right here, and then the part on the chimney right there. The chimney one is less obvious. But yeah, actually even the antenna part is kind of not so obvious either. So those are the two parts that I lost currently. Right now I am trimming and cleaning up because this is the pre-owned version. This is not the actual commercial version they're selling right now. Not the more modern version. So there's a decent amount of cleanup to do on the sculpt here. Was it wise to leave it for last to clean up? No. Terrible idea. Actually, very stupid of me. Choo-choo. Wait, that's a train. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, like, it looks good already, but obviously I haven't connected it yet. So, did I have fun with the kit? As you can see by the noise I just made or attempted to, yes. I had quite a bit of fun with this kit. It's still a Tamiya kit at the end of the day, despite me fumbling two parts because of how tiny they are. Yes, this is still a very enjoyable kit. It is still putty free, and despite its old age, it has aged incredibly well. I didn't even feel the urge to grab putty for this. There's no panel gaps or anything. Quite a simple job, actually. Now, it looks so good from the side, man. It really does. The one advantage of the Waterline series over its predecessor, it looks really good. Nice. Imagine if the green board was a diorama. This would kill, dude. Oh, wow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun with this kit, and hopefully you enjoyed my first foray into Tamiya's larger stock beyond a couple of tanks, and that was a lot of fun. And that's all anyone can really ask for. That's all Mr. Tamiya can ask for by reputation anyway. I don't know the guy, of course, although that would be nice. But yeah, reputation-wise, that's all he can ask for as well. And yeah, it was an experience to say the least. And I didn't expect it from a kit that old, but it provided me with a couple of laughs and an enjoyable time. The paint job will take time. Even beyond the paint job, I have to clean it up a little bit because of certain things here and there. But you know, it comes with the age of the kit. It is expected. But because of the cleanup, I can't guarantee that it is the next one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Rest in peace to Mr. Tamiya. Condolences to his family. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.